We've always used cryotherapy at the club in different forms, and Matt here brought in the cryo chamber that you can see next to me last year, but this season. And when it was made known that it was in the city, we thought it would be a good idea to try it out, and we've sort of continued on a regular and weekly basis to use it with the players to recover in between games.
Which makes you very hungry. You burn between 500 and 800 calories every time. Is that right?
Yeah, in the warm up.
Yeah, we tend to encourage the cryotherapy use in between games when there's 2 games in a week in that short turnaround, and we often sit Joe Burrell is often here, and there's a few players that weren't here today that have used it regularly previously and use it as part of their recovery routine along with everything else that they do. We've sent players in not necessarily just on a recovery in between games, but those like late decisions on whether a player's going to be fit or not. I know we've sent Neil Eardley in the day before a game, and several other players, just to try and accelerate their injury concerns, and pretty much every time it's helped turn around for the next day, for the next game.
So I got involved with it. I bought the chamber just for my studies into inflammation. I was interested in inflammation for various reasons, Alzheimer's and dementia mainly, but I own a gym, and the wear and tear on the body and the body's response to inflammation made complete sense. It tied into everything. So that was the number one reason, inflammation. The science behind it, in a very crude, basic way of explaining it, about minus 120 degrees Celsius, the blood flows to the organs to protect them. It's like a shock therapy, yeah. And then I'll maintain you in the chamber around about 120, 140 for 2 minutes, 2 more minutes, and then when you get out, the blood flow increases to the surface. You'll get a chemical dump like serotonin and endorphins, and then everyone responds differently to that. So we're getting a wide range of people use it for a wide range of benefits, not just for the physical training, athletic side of things, which is quite interesting. So the most people do is two sessions. You go in for 3 minutes. When you get out, warm up on one of the bikes or in the gym for 3 more minutes, and then get back in for another 3-minute session. That's about maximum. After that, I don't think there's any more benefits that we know of. And yeah, it's an interesting experience, but yeah, 2 sessions at 3 minutes is pretty much where elite athletes are using it at.
It's good. Obviously, once you finish a game, you're never recovered. This is my first time using the singular one, and I thought it was a bit more effective than the sort of one that you do as a group.
So what would you compare to? Obviously, you've done the room one with the group. How would you compare the differences from that to the singular one?
I think I was in there a bit longer than usual, but that, and also I feel like I just felt the effects better, and it was a bit more targeted at my body.
So did you speak to any of the lads, like we've seen Harry and Josh here, did you speak to them about it before coming down, or did you just want to sort of come in with a clean mind and see how it was? Yeah,
I just wanted to see what it was like. Actually, to be fair, Harry said it was good and he found it beneficial. But other than that, I just wanted to see how my body will react to it.